you need help with something, pump the gas or something. Order TK1s on that, put confetti on, catching slip. I gotta keep my so I won't go to alone. Now the fire drill, I got walked in, that's my twin Balenciaga. Talking about on the net, he tattled on me. Won't believe this hoodie 1500 without no logo. Boy, been a little
I rap with my money.
I ain't never hate before, dog, so broke my platform. Dr. Trench banging on me. When I hit the bank, they know me. I feel like they never done this, not a fire drill.
Did you pay so much to it?
Yeah, not a fire drill. This the real thing. Yeah. Like it's normal, but I seen her with her man play the chorus. Wait a minute, UIP, unimportant person. My jeans fast with zebra stripes.
We are in Charlotte, North Carolina, as we get ready for this interconference contest right here. Bringing you another edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Kevin Durant.
And here's KD for three. Cans it from downtown.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a three-point shot off.
Miller, no luck. Thompson outside. Pass to Şengün. Here's Thompson. Back to Smith. 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Smith.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. It's Durant on the wing. Off target from three-point range. A slow start for Charlotte in this one. It's a 5-point game. Ball with the bucket.
Yes, sir. LaMelo Ball has handles, folks. He can get where he wants to on the floor. What a move.
Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Oh, that's great TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Ball. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt. LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Miller, no luck. Houston has come out of the gates quickly, leading by 5. Here's KD. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. KD's got 5 points so far. Outside, Ball. Good D by Thompson. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. From about 16, KD's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
2 minutes.
Pass to Smith. Now, here's Şengün. Releases. Shots good by Durant. And 7 points for Kevin Durant.
Boy, don't you love how efficient Kevin Durant is from every spot of the floor. This game comes so easy to him.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. As now we'll give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. 1:46 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Ball. Eason grabs the board. Here's Houston now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
Here's KD. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Drops in the tray.
Van Vliet.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Ball. Following the basket by Fred Van Vliet.
Listen, we know this guy has got a solid offensive arsenal. You've got to stay on point defensively.
To the paint. Here's Eason. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And so Eason nails both of them. Outside, White. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Here's KD. Out to Thompson. Van Vliet outside. And so is Houston. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency.
22.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Pass to Adams. Here's Okogie. James defending. Here's Shepherd. 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
From what I've seen, Shepherd would rather shoot from distance, but he trusted himself inside that time.
White with it. Picked up by Shepherd. Here's McNeely.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Hornets trail by 11. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. In the corner, it's James. Inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass out strong for the slam.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Van Vliet. Count the basket. Van Vliet's got 7 points.
If you are a small guard like Fred Van Vliet, that floater game is an absolute must. What pretty touch.
Floats one up. Ball no good. Rockets lead by 11. Here is Durant. He's got 7. The shot, no good. And here is Ball. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Van Vliet outside. Lets it go from the wing. Durant, no good. And it's the Hornets ball. Ball surveying the defense. Miller outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It is very difficult guarding LaMelo Ball to stay disciplined and not bite on that pump fake. He's so good at it.
Ball hits them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Pass to Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
The Rockets making a switch here. Here's Ball. He's got 13.
Jabari Smith Jr.
8 feet away. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Houston leads by 9. Smith outside. Back to Durant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the body control Kevin Durant has? My goodness gracious. Takes the punishment and makes the shot anyway.
1:31 left now here in the second. Miller outside. Rebounded by Capella. And Bleed on the wing. Good D by Williams. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Down by 12. Tips it. Rebounded by Capella. Pass to Thompson. Back to Smith. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And can't jump it.
I feel big, and not big when it's weight. How are you looking for me? See you forever for me and you. I just like to say, jump in the sea. I'm a heat cook, I'm a nigga cool. I'm a flow truck, see the roof. If you have pretty proof, so I got to stop. See the proof. Still got to see the proof. What this need to do.
On the road looking for a win against a Western Conference rival. The San Antonio Spurs are ready for this thing to get started. Welcome to Minnesota, the home court advantage for the Timberwolves here at the Target Center. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. 4 on the shot clock. Fox, no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. No good with the wing jumper. Fox with it. Picked up by Edwards. Back to Wembanyama. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. And here are the Timberwolves. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Pass to Champagny. Now Wembanyama. Defended by Gobert. Wembanyama, no good. Now Edwards. From outside the arc, Edwards with another miss. And here are the Spurs. Floats one. Nice defense from McDaniel. Here's Shannon. To the left side wing. Gobert, no good. Outside, Fox. Here he goes. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
Down low. And Randall throws it down.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
Outside for Wembanyama. Misses the three. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
And Edwards drops them both. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Fox inside the line. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards inside. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Pass to Castle. Driving to the basket.
Castle so good up and down the lane.
Edwards inside, and he makes that one.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Edwards with another miss.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And it's Fox with the jam.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Well, he saw the opportunity and he went for it. I love his competitiveness.
Pass to Castle. 6 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Edwards. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 8 points.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
It's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent defensively. I love what they are doing right now.
He takes it in, and Harper slams it in.
So good at reading the floor off the bounce and getting into the teeth of the defense.
And Edwards slams it in.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And here's Harper from the arc. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Pass to Reed. For three, Edwards. Edwards with another miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Harper wide open, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. A three-pointer off the mark. Spurs leading by 5. And slam dunk by Johnson.
Ferocious slam by Johnson, trying to tear the rim off the hinges.
Outside Edwards. And there's the call on Dylan Harper. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drills the three-pointer. DiVincenzo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Barnes can't get it to go. Inside. Outside for Randall. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
To the left wing. Castle with it. Back to Cornet. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
The Timberwolves shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
That's a line for 2. DiVincenzo.
He hits both from the stripe. And so Fox will bring it up for the Spurs. Finds to the hoop. And it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Can't tie it up as that one misses. There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Wembanyama.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one.
Fox with the steal. A finish. And it's Fox with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Shannon. Rebounded by the Spurs. 1:11 left in the first half. And Fox gets it to go.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. And it's Fox with the jam.
I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
With the bucket.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Here's Fox. Number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they won every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
Not enough defense there. Allowing Randall to get that close is a recipe for disaster.
The kick out to Barnes. A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the San Antonio Spurs. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Here's Highland. Anderson inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Anderson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Timberwolves. Pass to Castle. Here's Vassell. Good, nice job down low.
I'm not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Driving inside. On the wing goes Simone. To the paint. DiVincenzo with the rebound. And out of bounds is the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the middle. On the wing, Ingles. Up top, DiVincenzo. He's got 5. Here's Highland. Good.
I'll tell you what, he looks fresh coming out of halftime, if that possession's any indication.
Spurs leading by 6. Here's Fox. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line. It's going to go on Naz Reid.
And we talk about Fox's speed, but he also has length. He's a factor there in the paint.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. And it's Vassell with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Pass to Highland. And he drops it in from the low post. Highland's got 6 here in this quarter.
When he's had the opportunities, he's scored the ball, but they need more from him.
Vassell, no good.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And good that time.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Wembanyama. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Fox with the steal. In transition, here come the Spurs. Wasted no time on that one. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And when the defense retreats to the paint in transition, there is going to be an opening at the three-point line.
Here's Highland. Back angles. 5 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Dosunmu's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And so Minnie Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. San Antonio making a switch here. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Wembanyama's got 14 points for the game. Here's Edwards. Takes it inside. And Edwards slams it in.
The D can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
Inside. And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots in the game right here. And he can't hit the second. San Antonio leading by 9. Here's Fox. Castle flanks the putback jam. Outside Edwards. Move inside by Edwards.
An agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
Yeah, this is what you love about him, the confidence on that mid-range.
Well, you can see over the top of the defense like that, you have a huge advantage.
Edwards, no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We'll get right back to... And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Here's Fox. Outside Harper. Back to Fox. Clock at 6. And he comes up with the deuce. Barnes has got the lead up to 11 now for San Antonio.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
Edwards with it. Put it down by Barnes. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Now, here's Fox. Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Edwards with confidence.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. In the corner, Castle with it. Wembanyama. Wembanyama, tough shot.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
In a moment, I want to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
The mid-range game has been there for them all game long, and that old school approach still getting it done in this.
Well, he is really filling it up, but also keeping others involved.
McDaniel, outside Edwards. Fox with the steal. From deep. Edwards with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Gobert. Outside Edwards. Spins. Now McDaniel. No good from 3.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel. Here's Champagnie. Wembanyama. Off the glass.
How about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Gobert. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Wow, that is a strong move there to go in for the dunk.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
And Gobert knows his role on this team. Rebound, block shots, and look to score near the basket. Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Randall. He got it right before the clock ran out.
And how about the touch there inside? That's where Randall likes to get the ball, and you can see why. And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Spurs.
They simply ran him off the court.
They set the pace, and their transition game was executed flawlessly.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, what a highlight reel he put together, playing his game and contributing in a big way.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
It is never easy to win on the road, but they rose to the challenge.
Fox. And he slams it down with a one-arm hammer.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Oh, what a finish. Edwards drives in. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A solid win on the road.
Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members.